The LGB20 user here, and today I am doing a video about Nintendo and Cyanogen here. So I'm on funnyminute.com reading out this article here. So yeah, the title of this article says Nintendo tried to partner with Cyanogen to run Android on the Switch. The Switch is the newest gaming system from Nintendo. It recently got released, and there's a picture of it right there. So you can have the controllers on the tablet thing, or dock the tablet in the little docking station, and just use the two controllers if you want to do that. But if you had the two controllers attached to the tablet, it kind of be a lot like the Wii U a little bit there. So let's get into this. From the minute that word came out that the Nintendo Switch would be powered by NVIDIA SoC, the rumor started up on whether or not the gaming system, which could easily be a tablet if it had more robust software, true, would be running Android or not. As far as been discovered so far, the Switch does not run Android, but Nintendo apparently wanted it to. So Nintendo wanted the Switch to run Android, but if you guys have watched any videos on the Nintendo Switch, I'm pretty sure that you guys have seen videos about the tablet interface and shit, and I gotta tell you, it fucking sucks ass. It's a piece of shit. The tablet interface is it's a complete failure in my opinion. If it had Android, that would have been badass, you know. You do whatever, like the video shield and the Android TV and all those other things like that. It says at least that's the word according to Kurt McMaster, former CEO and current executive chairman of Cyanogen Incorporation. McMaster tweeted that in the early days of Cyanogen, the company was approached by Nintendo with a request to help create an OS for a certain portable. McMaster didn't specifically say the Switch, although Nintendo appeared to have stopped developing any other portable, or did he specifically say Android? But of course, you don't approach Cyanogen unless you're looking for Android experts. At the very least, we are confident that the OS would have been based on Android, but could have been forked significantly. But it would have been awesome if the Switch would have ran Android of some kind or whatever. So yeah, that would have been interesting if it would have ran Android. Given that CyanogenMod Inc. had to end CyanogenMod project and lay off a lot of its staff, it might be pretty easy to judge that decision as a major mistake by McMaster, and it's also a big miss opportunity for us nerds of the world, because an Nintendo portable tablet-like console that could run Android apps would have been a killer gadget for sure. Damn right it would. Essentially, it would have been a Nintendo-branded NVIDIA Shield. And if anyone wants to know, what do you guys think? Did Cyanogen make a mistake by not taking up Nintendo's offer? And what did you guys think about this? Do you guys think that do you think that Cyanogen made a mistake? Do you think the Switch would have been better with Android on it? Do you think it would have had a Play Store on it? Which I think the Nvidia showed us a Play Store. Obviously, how are you going to download the apps? You know. So if the Nintendo Switch would have ran Android, it would have been a Nintendo branded Nvidia Shield. The tablet interface that it has now that it came out with, it's crap. It's garbage. It's a piece of shit. I mean, it's fucking crap. The interface from the tablet thing, it's crap. It really is. So Nintendo tried to partner with Cyanogen to run Android on the Switch, but Cyanogen did not take Nintendo's up on its offer, so I think Cyanogen missed out on the opportunity here. So yeah, that's interesting there. I would like to know your guys' thoughts about this. I think that the Nintendo Switch would have been better if it had Android on there. Because that you can download apps or whatever. That would have been cool. You can download apps through the internet. Whatever you could do on an Android device that you could do on the Nintendo Switch here. So it would have been if the Nintendo Switch had Android on it, it would have been a Nintendo branded NVIDIA Shield. So yeah, yeah, like I said, guys, the Nintendo Switch thing is pretty interesting, because like you can take the controls off on the sides and use it just the controls by itself, or you can attach the controls to the tablet and use it like that. But the tablet interface is pretty shitty, in my opinion. It's pretty shitty. Y'all guys can go look up party vids and look up on YouTube about the Nintendo Switch. I'm sure people will be showing you guys that tablet. Pretty sure that people will show you the tablet interface on the Nintendo Switch and all that. And dude, it's a piece of shit, in my opinion. The tablet interface is, but the Nintendo Switch thing is pretty dope. It does have a kickstand on the back of it. The tablet has a kickstand on the back of it. So yeah. So I think Cyanogen made a big mistake on this. I think it should have ran Android, because it probably would have been better. The user interface probably would have been better. The user experience probably would have been better, and the Nintendo Switch would have gotten more functionality out of it, instead of it being a piece of shit tablet interface, in my opinion. I never tried out the Nintendo Switch, never tried it out, but from the videos I've seen like one video on it from Michael Fetcher from Mr. Mobile, and he said that the tablet interface, in my opinion, the tablet interface is a piece of shit, in my opinion. But the Nintendo Switch thing, it's pretty nifty and it's pretty interesting. So, uh, yeah, man, I think Cyanogen made a big mistake, and they missed out on a great opportunity. Nintendo could have put Android on this thing, and it could have made the Nintendo Switch a badass portable gaming system. Could have made it one. But Cyanogen might have fucked up, and yeah, nothing that you can do about it now, because Nintendo Switch is already released, and yeah. So if you guys got the Nintendo Switch now, you guys will just have to deal with the shitty if you guys got the Nintendo Switch now, you guys have to deal with the shitty tablet interface and just deal with it. So yeah. So like I said, that Cyanogen made a big mistake by not taking up Nintendo on its offer, and I think the Nintendo Switch would have been better if it had Android running on the Nintendo Switch. So that's just my opinion, guys. I would like to know yours. So yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out a lot. Please, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.